I was thinking more of like Royalty versus Havoc. I mean, these players, they play so fast-paced and at such a high sensitivity, but I have to agree with you on that one, even though we haven't seen too much of a sample size from this 100 Thieves squad.
Yep.
I have to agree. Right now, it seems like the third and fourth games for them seem a little bit weak. Start things off with Havoc, as I'm going to switch over to Nelson now. He's going to be inside the hard point now. We could talk a bit about what we saw in the bans and protects real quick. I really like the stock ban from 100 Thieves, but I'm a little worried for them because Havoc, he's not a guy that likes to use stock, right? He wants to use the fast hands attachment.
Yeah, it's one thing that obviously is an eternal battle
fast mag, sorry.
for teams. And don't worry, we're just getting the day started on off. Royalty does get taken down there.
And he's using it
by
right here,
Mochilla up top, and that's that battle that I've talked about. Mochilla and Royalty with those ARs always going to be going at it throughout this entire series. Off the start, it's Cloud9 up by about 20 seconds. Rotation going to begin to come in towards that Cage's hard point. We'll see who's in the better position right now. It does look like there's one player bottom lab for 100 Thieves. Who is that right now?
Well,
that second hard point.
It's going to be Nelson, so he has initial position there, but they actually fought for the scrap time. They fought for middle map, and now in rotation, it's going to be in the back. Llama holding with his teammate coming up behind him. It's going to be Happy, so Cloud9's up for a bit of a break here. Nelson, he's going to have first contact. It's going to be Royalty now to follow up. He is able to find one, and he gets two. Shuts down Llama and Happy, holding on to the hard point for 100 Thieves, while his teammates, as they spawn out over near the glass hard point, they push up from porta potties through construction. They're going to be watching their back door as Royalty, he watches the push from Lab, gets another kill inside the hard point. He's getting pretty close to some streaks.
I saw Spacely talking about on Twitter yesterday how effective Royalty is even with 10 sensitivity. You can see there, he'll challenge this back door, immediately whip right back around, already looking towards that construction side of the map. 100 Thieves keeping this game close, though. They've earned themselves about a 10-second lead, but as I say that, it's a full break from Cloud9. They're set up to get the rest of this scrap time.
All right, so it's going to be Happy leading the rotation here for Cloud9. He's just waiting for his teammate Mochilla to help him out. And take a look at the other side of the map. You see Llama. He's going to be setting up a push maybe for middle map. So they're going to be attacking from two separate angles. That's three go down for 100 Thieves. This is a really good break for Cloud9. They get the kills in transition. They're going to get some early position here, as now it's going to be having a bit of a late rotation for him because he was getting the scrap time over near Cages, unable to find any kills near the middle of the map.
So it looks like they're just going for a three-man stack right through that front AC door. They're able to get on in. Havoc doing what he can to just be a nuisance from this outer wall run area. Gets two, tries to spin around to get the third kill. Not going to happen in his favor there. We saw Happy have a big day yesterday as well against his former team and Dream Team. Still, two very evenly matched teams. Drevin, no surprise me so far in this hard point.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now, I think one thing, going back to the point we brought up earlier, if Cloud9 are able to maybe take one of the first search and destroys or the very first hard point here, I think they're in a great position in this series. As we were talking about, it seems like uplink CTF might be the weakness of this 100 Thieves squad. We'll see if they've been able to go back in their theater and watch the mistakes that they made yesterday, but it's going to be examples. Picking up two important kills here inside the hard point. He's currently on a 3 spree, but with 10 seconds remaining, it's all about the rotation over towards glass. And you can take a look at the minimap. Cloud9, they're already set up, and they have 100 Thieves pinned in.
Oh, they most certainly do. Going to be up to this Cloud9 squad to hold off this push.
Oh, Johnny!
God! Loses that engagement versus Havoc. Havoc doing what he can to stay alive. Finally, he does get taken down. Nice job by Nelson to slide on in and pick up the headshot on Llama. Still, though, the score tied up after the first 4 hills. Early control, though, 200 Thieves as Nelson continues to watch his front door.
And that's actually a really good wall run from Johnny. Havoc was clearly not expecting to be hit from that angle. Unfortunately, just can't pick up the kill. But despite that, Nelson does go big inside the hard point as his team currently controls it. Looking for some kills over near the front door. He now knows Mochilla's around in the areas. Cloud9, they set up for spawns first. Now they're going to set up to break. Only 25 seconds remaining. Nelson gets zoned out by this. Sometimes he winds up falling. Royalty can't pick up the kills as Johnny pushes in. It looks like the scrap time should be going in favor of Cloud9. Example's going to give this one last go, and he does manage to get the kill onto Mochilla, gives himself kinetic armor, but on the other side of the map, Cloud9 once again already set up for the next hard point.
So if you look right now, one telling thing for me right now is in the scoreboard. Look at the objective-focused 100 Thieves gameplay right now. 3 players with 40 seconds plus. Havoc has 47 seconds for Cloud9. The rest of his team combined doesn't even reach his score. Something you really need to see them change as this game goes on.
Oh.
Cloud9 are hanging in there in the slaying department. If anything, they're beating 100 Thieves, but 100 Thieves are focused much heavier on the objective, and it shows in the score right now.
Right, sometimes when you're getting kills, kind of like pointless kills near the middle of the map or some kills in rotation, not as important as actually getting kills when you're controlling the hard point or fighting for control there, and that's where 100 Thieves have been winning this game. That has definitely been their kills inside, and as you can see, Nelson, he's a big part of that. He already has a minute 13 seconds inside the hill. Kinetic Armor's going to get popped here by examples. He's forced to back up though from the Semtex. Has to reload. It's going to be Cloud9 with control for the time being. Happy, he's got the Purifier, and that's exactly why. He zones them out from the back door. They're forced to relocate right from a different angle, and well, he just turns and burns on someone.
I absolutely applaud that gameplay right there from examples. He pops Kinetic Armor. Instead of basically trying to force a play inside lab, he says, you know what, I'll back up, I'll hold the L on this one, I'll rotate all the way back towards top AC. He winds up getting a kill, taking down the AR, flanking the Purifier, which stops the Purifier from being able to focus his teammates. It's an easy pinch. 100 Thieves clear out that hard point. Still though, two teams within 30 seconds of each other after the first rotation. But look at the scoreboard.
Man.
Cloud9 still like positive 12 overall in the slaying department.
Right, it does seem like Cloud9, they are getting the upper hand in slaying, but as we were talking about before, some kills, you know, they're not as important as others. When it comes to high impact kills, I gotta say 100 Thieves, they've been getting the better end of the deal there, but it's gonna be Happy. He hits the middle wall run, does fine, takes out Road 2, looking for the second. When it comes to trading kills and protecting their teammates, it seems like 100 Thieves, they're doing a great job at that department as well. As now, they're gonna start to build themselves a bit of a lead. They go up by 47 seconds, Mochillo with the scythe, ready to go, hasn't decided to deploy it yet, as it's gonna be Havoc inside the hard point, looking to get the scrap time here, but this time around, it's going to be 100 Thieves with their early rotation, and they got some good position to work with here.
They most certainly do. Last time around, it was Royalty inside the hard point, doing what he can in cages to get it done. They're going for the three-man flank all the way through the back spawn zone right now from Cloud9. Llama gets the entry kill. Johnny's only able to pick up one before Happy takes him down, and now it's time for Cloud9 to push on in from both these doors and try to get the break. It's the wrong corner for Llama. Happy, though, does get it done. It looks like Cloud9 has gotten the break, and there goes the Tempest as well. Beautiful stuff from Cloud9. Not only do they get the break, Revan, they force the spawns out of their opponent all the way in green, and they've now locked down the spawns themselves. This could be a massive swing hill in this game.
Yeah, it was Mochillo using his scythe as well just to put extra pressure onto the construction side of the map. Johnny's forced to bring his out, as now with 20 seconds remaining, 100 Thieves are trying to get this break, and Cloud9, they are right back in this game. Only 19 seconds separating both these teams. With the scythe, Happy goes huge right there, shuts down the scythe, and he's fully shrieked out.
4-piece right there from Happy. He's going for more. It's a 9 streak overall. The man just took matters into his own hands. It's a full 60-second hard point for Cloud9. They're fully streaked out, and Revan, I will tell you right now, if C9 wind up winning this game, that is the hill that started the momentum in their favor.
Oh yeah, and that was such a smart play from Mochillo as well. He was waiting top AC for his teammates to come help him out. Instead of pushing it there, trying to be a hero, you see that Hellstorm being called in, just shutting down 100 Thieves players in rotation, but Mochillo, good patient play from him, just pushes along with his teammates, and you can see Cloud9, their communication has to be good for, they're setting up for plays like that.
Another lightning strike gets called on in. 2 streaks now used on this hard point by Cloud9. It's been about a 100-second swing in these last couple of hills from what they've been able to hold down. 100 Thieves have really struggled to get anything going for themselves right now. Llama, nice use of Heatwave. He does what he can to stay alive. Nelson does trade him on out right there, so 100 Thieves, they get back some control, but
slang really coming into effect right now.
Yeah, Cloud9 recognizing, you know what, hey, we don't need to push for that anymore. Let's get control of Greenhouse. I believe there's 100 Thieves player over there. It's going to be examples yet again, trying to be a nuisance. He's done this on so many hills so far this game, and this time around, it's not going to work in his favor.
So that's a tough position to be in, right? Because when you're trying to, you're the only person on your team near that area of the map. There's so many different kind of angles you need to check and corners that the Cloud9 players could be in. It can be a little tough to clear all of them, especially by yourself. Now it's going to be the Purifier coming out from Happy, but it really doesn't get much done. It only gets one kill on Nelson. Here comes Havoc, though, trying to clean up the slack. He's unable to. 100 Thieves, they break into the hard point, and now they could run away with this.
He didn't wind up holding that angle right there from Happy. He tried to push out instead of just holding that angle on the door, so he got shot by the opposing player just behind the player he was targeting.
Yeah.
Pays the price there, so instead of having a Purifier in the hard point, Cloud9 lose control. It's now been 15 seconds in favor of 100 Thieves, and they have an opportunity here to get themselves within 10 of winning this game.
Yeah, Nelson starting to step up for his team. He has his own Purifier to work with. Happy then falls off the map. 100 Thieves has now rebuilt the lead that they once had, but I think it's about time that they need to start rotating. 10 seconds remaining. This is a good 10 seconds for 100 Thieves, but everybody else on their team needs to start pushing forward, and they just need to stop for a break, right? They don't want to be too frantic here. They have some tools to work with. Play for spawns first. You have 40 seconds
Who's
to
this
go
on
up
the porta potties? Cloud9 has one player all the way pushed up. It's going to be Havoc. Nelson sniffs him out, though. Very heads-up play to check his corners. We see Neslo from TK at times play that exact position. Nelson able to punish him this time around. They're going for the back spawn area. Havoc holds off 2 off the respawn. Johnny's still alive here. He can't win the gunfight as well. Havoc with the 3-piece. They hold off the first push. Cloud9. Can they win off this hard point? It will be so narrowly close now. It won't be possible. Kinetic Armor used to try to break in his hard point. Examples can't get a kill with it, but did he buy enough time for his team to try to pinch down on this hill? Royalty gets 2. Nelson with the Purifier as well, and oh, this might just do it. 100 Thieves looking to stay undefeated in hard point. 3 seconds remaining. I mean, this should be it. There it is, Revan. Nelson with the 2-piece to end the game. 100 Thieves take the hard point against Cloud9.
How crazy is that? They have one person go positive. They get severely outslayed, but where 100 Thieves wins the game, of course, is inside the hard point when you're getting the clutch kills, when you're getting the defense, and then Nelson, definitely the MVP of that map for me. He gets 2